explain to me Docker files, images, and containers.
Okay, man, it's as simple as this. You write the definition of a computer, like the software definition of a computer, into a Docker file. So in the Docker file, you say, I want this operating system and I want these pieces of software installed on that operating system. Okay?
Okay.
Then Docker can compile that Docker file into a Docker image. So you can't read Docker images. They're not legible and they're just like binary. Docker can't run Docker files. Docker can only run Docker images.
Okay.
An image is just a compiled Docker file. Okay, and then a container is the actual running instance of this thing. Like you have, so for example, I'll grab a.
It's to put it in this way. You have your Docker file. That's your C# code. You compile it, and that's your image. You run it. That's your runtime.
Yeah, it's like that's like the process that's actually running. That's the equivalent of a Docker container. But man, the whack thing about Docker is that instead of writing an app, you're writing a whole like operating system configuration. Like you're saying, I want Linux 1805 with fucking, I don't know, OpenSSL installed on it, and I want these ports open, and I want, you know what I mean? Like, and then you make that code into an image, and then when you run the image, Docker is able to run the whole thing, man. It's able to run a full operating system, like from scratch, and then with like those pieces of software installed on them and the whole thing.
Right.
Isn't that insane?
It's kind of like a much more complex virtual machine. Like
I guess much simpler virtual machine almost. But no, I guess complex. Yeah. I get, but
simpler than there's no GUI or anything.
Yeah, you can actually just put a GUI on it and like fucking just run a Docker container and then connect that container and it'll have a GUI.
That would be so much resources. Holy shit.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Even building the fucking...
Yeah, it does, yeah. I'm trying to let this guy kill me.
I done one.
Okay, so Eddie, why would you even want to fucking do it? Like, why don't you just have a server where...
Wait. Are you seeing the damage that I did?
Oh, no, I didn't. How was it?
I'll send a screenshot.
Negative
Okay,
20.
continue.
Negative 20.
No, not negative.
Okay, like, why would you want to do this? Like, why would you want to... Oh, wait, should we play trios or ranked? Up to you guys.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay, like, why would you want to do this? Why would you want to, like, run Docker instead of just, like, you have a computer somewhere and you install, like, Linux on that computer and you install whatever the fuck you need on that computer and then it can run shit? Or actually, to give you a more, like, relatable example, you have a Windows computer and then you go and install, like, the C# like, runtime on it and that's where you run your C# apps. Like, why go through the trouble of writing a Docker container that has the definition of a Windows operating system with a C# runtime installed on it? You know what I mean? Like, what's the advantage?
For a lot of different reasons. One, simple one, you have a new hire, you just give them the Docker thing to install and they're good to go. Right? But also...
Consistency, bruh.
Yeah, and like
And
I think
scalability.
yeah, the most important thing is that when you need to create more servers, you can just create more of these containers because in theory, each container is a whole fucking computer.
True.
So like in theory, you can have 2 or 3 or 4 of these running somewhere, and then you have that equates to having 4 full servers hosting your application, for example. So that's what you end up doing basically. It's like you try not to work with physical servers anymore. Instead, you define the computers that you need via Docker files, and then you run those Docker files when you need the computers.
Right.
That's the key thing. So like, you'd never want to have a computer just idle. That's just sitting there with all shit's configured and it's fucking plugged into electricity and the internet, and it's just sitting there waiting for you to want to use it. That shouldn't work. Like, so for example, when you Google something, and isn't that how crazy this is? When you Google something, Google doesn't have a server waiting for your query that is ready to search the query on the internet. All they have is a very simple server waiting for your query that will create a server that looks through the internet for your query. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, when it's done looking for your shit and it has your information and it retrieves it to you, they destroy that server and it doesn't exist anymore. Which, like, I guess in other words, is they kill that Docker container and it doesn't exist anymore.
That shit happens. All that shit happens in like nanoseconds.
Man, but they, like, yes, but Google doesn't run Docker and Kubernetes. Like, they run,
Some homemade shit, right?
yeah, they run their own containerization.
Completely
Actually.
optimized for what they're trying to do.
Which is ironic considering they made Kubernetes, but
So would you
but
go
yeah.
with like AWS if you want this whole ecosystem?
You can run, so Kubernetes is open source, so you can run it anywhere you want. You can run it on your computer. You can run it. You can rent a computer from like AWS and run it there. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, okay.
You tried AWS? Now? That shit is complicated.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I used it. I started using it at work last week for the first time, and like, man, I hate how.
Even getting an off token is complicated. as fuck.
I still haven't tried to do anything. I've just been browsing around. But what I really dislike is how everything has like a name equivalent that is different. It's just like everyone fucking calls it like DNS. These motherfuckers call it like Cloud Sync or some shit. I'm like, bro, why? Just call it what everyone calls it. It's so hard to find things in there.
And not only that, it's also kind of like all these like default names have been set in place for like since the 80s, maybe
It's
before
like
that.
It's stupid because then you go into whatever cloud, whatever, and then when you're in it, it says this is like Amazon's DNS management, and it's like, bro, why didn't you just call it DNS? Like, it would have been so much easier to find. So that's my
good
problem
people.
right now. Is I'm always looking for something. Don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. Yo, who that?
Roberto,
Hello, good people.
Hey,
what is
Yo,
good?
yo, 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 yo.
what's good? What's good? Yo, I stream you so you can see what we're doing.
Oh no, just go to my channel.
Yo, you want to see a flatline?
I have one on me.
Actually, no, take one of these clips. Because there are two of them.
What's up, Robertus?
Hello. Surviving the Monday. How about yourself, good people?
Surviving this Monday.
Not motivated today.
We're all at work right now, technically.
I did a bunch of stuff, but I'm still not motivated.
Yeah, you had a project to do.
I did a bunch of stuff, realistically, but like, I just... You know
Don't
that
feel
feeling
it.
where you just go through the motions and you just do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if there's zero joy.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I just press the buttons, type the keys, you know, whatever. It's
Right.
done, but
What I've learned is you don't need to find joy in your work.
RGL1 here.
Should take the R3.
It's like a,
It's
like the first.
You know what? I'm gonna
episode
buy.
of Futurama. You gotta do.
I'm
what
gonna
you gotta
buy
do.
an extended mic and leave you my flatline.
Phoenix Kit here.
Yo, watching back your streams, Eddie, I realized how much I hate my own voice, dude. Holy shit.
Your own voice, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, well, Eddie records everything that we play, Beto. So then we sometimes look at the highlight. Like I always have like clips and highlights, but they don't have our voices. But Eddie's have our voices.
I feel like I sound so squeaky.
Now I understand why he makes the comment.
Here, let me.
Like,
find
your
this
own
stream.
voice sounds different in your head than it does, like, hearing it played back, right? So,
Yeah, I think everyone thinks that, cause same with me. Anytime I watch the videos and I'm talking, I absolutely hate my own voice.
Eddie's have our
I
voices.
mean,
It is common.
right?
Yeah, I got your flatline and a bunch of heavy ammo here.
Here you
Like,
go,
my
Bento.
own voice in my head is a lot deeper than what I sound like. And I realize that my voice is very nasally.
Huh?
This man just fucking studying the EQs of his voice.
Like, it sounds... Sometimes I mumble things together and my pronunciation is like through my nose. And I think it's because my nostrils are fucking partially collapsed or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, I think I need to get it looked at by a doctor.
Yeah, I
It's
swear.
because I
this
was
is
born
fucking weird.
premature, like very premature, and so I had to be in like the incubator glass box thing, and in there I needed oxygen tubes in my nose like 24/7. So I think as I developed prematurely with those oxygen tubes in my nose, it fucked
It
up the shape
affect.
of my nostril.
Okay. Man,
Really,
that's
you think
crazy.
so?
Hey, Mike, like that's crazy, dude. I would assume that being born super prematurely would have like a lot of effects on that person. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man, you're fucking one of the smartest people I
Maybe
know,
I'm
bro.
fucking retarded. Who knows? Bro?
No, bro. I swear to God, you're like a fucking super smart motherfucker, man.
I can't use my brain and my legs.
I guess it just fucked with your nose. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's one
honestly.
thing. If I look in a mirror and I tilt my head, my nostrils are misshapen, like crooked.
Well, I mean, no one is fully
I was
like
gonna say it
symmetrical,
makes you,
right?
man. Yeah.
Phoenix Kit here.
Like
Totally.
my ears are whacked, bro. Like when I look at the detail of my ears, like they're fucking completely different, dude. I don't understand. I don't understand. They don't look
There's a hub
anything
up here.
alike.
Skull piercer.
One of them has like
Yeah.
flat shapes and shit. The other one's like concave. It's like they're completely fucking different. I always tell my girlfriend like, man, don't you notice how different my fucking ears? She's always like, no, like fucking whatever. They're slightly different.
At the end of the day,
Spit on this. Oh, what?
no one
Perfumes.
thinks that much about you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like
That's all in
you
your head.
probably see it a lot more exaggerated than it really is.
No one thinks about you as much as you think they do.
And the same thing comes in for the voice. I hate my voice when I hear it back, but I'm sure no one else cares at all
Yeah.
what my voice sounds like.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
thought
exactly,
about
man.
that
It sounds
too,
like normal.
I hate my voice. It sounds weird, but like to other people, it's my voice. Like that's how Mike sounds like.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. To
And,
be
like,
completely
to
honest,
you guys,
Mike, like
that's Eddie's voice. Like that's what
yeah,
he
yeah,
sounds
exactly, exactly. Like it sounds completely normal. Like man, to be completely honest, bro, like your call, like the sound of your voice, bro. For me, it's like reliable. Like whenever I hear your voice, I like try to focus hard. It's like, what are you saying, bro? Whatever you're saying is really important. You know what I mean? It's like your call outs. Your call outs are always fucking on point, man. I swear to God, you're probably the best call out person I've ever played video games with, and like in terms of like shooters, and man, I guess Beto's also really good, Beto. You're also really aware.
like.
But yeah, man, when I hear your voice, I'm just like focused on fucking just trying to hear what you're saying. Cause
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Take it.
man, I also
No,
don't
go
feel
ahead,
like
go
you mumble very much, dude. You're very clear with what you're saying.
I used to mumble a lot when I was a kid. I had to take like ESL classes.
Oh,
Are
dude.
you serious?
So did I actually. Like when I was really young.
English is my second language. Believe it or not.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Totally fucking always forget, even though I hear you speak your first language all the time.
Got a replicator coming
Yeah,
down.
I didn't know that much English going into junior kindergarten, so I had to get like a
To
special
catch up,
teacher.
basically. Yeah.
Dude,
That
I
makes sense.
had to get ESL classes for my first language, like Spanish.
Watch my back, pal.
I wouldn't like roll my R's and just always mumbling. Anytime I spoke, my parents were always like, enunciate.
Yeah, but that's arguable that it's
Really?
only your first language right? Because you lived a long time in the States when you were little. So
Yeah, true. But no, that was before the States.
true.
That's when I was very, very little.
Look how we just been just talking and just organically making our way through the map
Yeah.
this entire time.
It's just
I
one
know,
of
man.
those
We haven't even.
days.
But I hear a fight. We're about to fight.
I want a sentinel, if you guys find one.
Oh, right here on me. I'm coming back up.
I'm just kidding.
What is this guy doing?
One guy.
I'm spamming.
He's cracked. They put up a gay wall.
Okay,
Big gay wall.
Charging my shield.
I ulted past the gay wall.
nice.
His teammate's on the left. He's not alone.
He's playing the wall.
Down,
Oh, he got.
down.
He going. Can we shoot through this thing? Like,
Yeah, you can shoot her.
Oh my god.
one guy's up there.
I didn't know that the wall made my vision
Behind us?
Yeah, blinds you. No. He's on this.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that lasts forever. What the
Sniping you through.
Can you scan through it, Mike? No way, right?
Oh my god, on me.
One behind.
Back here. I think it's another team. They pushed us from behind.
Stay in
can
this
kill him,
corner,
right?
stay in this corner.
Ah, he died.
Yeah, it's multiple. I'm moving back a little.
Careful, there's
I
a
got
full
sniped.
team where we came from. Where did they come
Yeah, I'm downstairs here. You can come down to me.
Okay, coming. Swapping. I got another guy on the floor.
You okay?
Fish.
Come down.
I'm not good. I think I'm gonna die here. Let's see. Yeah. I have gold shields. I may survive this whole thing. Holy shit, dude. Relax, people. Yep, pinch me out. You may, on the replicator, there's a guy on the floor.
Reverse pinching.
There's a guy on the floor on the replicator.
Oh, what is he doing? He's just standing there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's
I should
right.
have shot the right one.
Oh, we got positive.
Oh, he got down.
Dude, the first spray was actually scary, man. Let me give you my flatline from now on.
Yo, Beto, like and subscribe.
Oh, we got positive.
What do you mean? Here in Discord or in YouTube?
On YouTube. I sent the link.
Is
in
that
the
he's streaming on
general
YouTube?
chat.
True.
Okay.
Now my voice will
What are
be
you saying, Beto? Are you
forever
playing for a little bit?
ingrained.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, we can, if you want. I can hop on Fallout for a little bit or something before you leave.
This stream.
We'll play
Sure,
this
that'll be
one
awesome.
ranked then. Yeah, let's do it. We'll play this one and I'll hop on Fallout.
Oh, Beto, download PUBG.
Oh, PUBG's free and we tried it.
PUBG.
Mm.
Well, you're
I guess that'll
Grounds.
that'll be our game whenever we have 4 people.
Oh, Beto, I guess something that you can do, which is what I do, is like, man, allocate like a portion of your hard drive for I would say around, I don't know, I guess like 100 gigabytes is a lot. So I would say probably like 50 gigs for just a random game. And like, we're fucking always downloading a free game and trying it, and we always delete it and move on to another one. But the games are not very deep. Like they never have like a campaign or a story or anything. They're just shooters and shit. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll download like Super People, try it for like 3 days, uninstall it, and we'll download like PUBG, try it for like 2 weeks, and then whatever.
Yeah, I think I remember you told me something about Splitgate.
Yeah, exactly. Or we could try. Did we ever play Splitgate?
Dude, I played it a
I
lot.
played on a
I
PlayStation.
enjoyed
Yes,
Eddie was really good at it.
Is that
I
free?
remember.
It's free.
And
Or
Halo.
for me, it's
Halo
like a
was-
Halo with.
Eddie was
Teleport
terror
or
in
something like
Halo,
that.
dude.
Yo, Halo's another one we could play, man. Beto and I played it for a while, and that shit was fun, dude.
No, yeah, I also played it at the beginning. I got to platinum.
Platinum.
It was super easy.
I remember. Yeah.
He's a team.
Yo, there's
What's
like
the
3
games, man?
teams. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, we're contesting this
Security,
building.
man.
Eduardo, when you were
Where's
little,
all my
didn't you go
doors?
to a school called like Pookie Pookie or something like that?
Okay.
You got the gun, man. I'm dead.
Does it ring a bell?
He's stuck.
For like
He's really bad.
kindergarten people called
Oh my
Pookie,
god, you're insane.
Pookie Pookie or something like that?
He ran away. He ran away. He's not down here. Nice.
Pokemon style game?
No, you don't. No.
I'm finishing
Forget
him.
Sorry. It's just, it's too loud right now.
I know.
Ah. Okay. I'm down.
You okay?
No.
Scanning the
There-
area.
there's- someone else on my door here.
He's on me.
I don't
Yeah,
have
13
bullets.
bullets. I only have 13 bullets, man.
Okay, now I'm down. Beto, can you repeat that?
Underneath.
I don't have
I
bullets.
just-
I don't have bullets.
Oh,
Do you remember
should we leave?
Yeah,
which
thanks, man.
kindergarten you went?
Oh.
If it's called Pookie Pookie or something like that.
Yeah, Spooky Bookie.
Really?
Don't
No,
tell me you
no
went to
way.
the same
What?
one.
I don't know. But it just rings a bell for all I did.
Yeah. Pookie Pookie for some reason rings a bell. I
Yeah,
think I went to
we all
something
had
called
that-
Kari Kari.
yeah.
I don't know.
Dude,
Holy shit.
Pookie Bookie was right next to where Mako lived.
I want to look this for a sec.
Like right
Yeah,
next to
right.
the street.
Pookie.
Right next to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's why it rings a bell. I think I went there. Yo, should we try to get this banner, Mike?
Dude, would you
I'm
imagine?
just kidding.
Our friendship goes back even further than
Yeah.
we thought.
But I don't know
Yeah,
if I
we
went there.
were-
I remember it really well because it was in my neighborhood, but I don't know if I actually went there.
And I probably mentioned it a few times. Just because, like,
Yeah,
it's
that's why I
stupid-ass
remember
name,
it.
Pookie Bookie.
Exactly.
They're still fighting, man.
Yeah.
Could be able to creep in and grab that shit.
yeah, I'm
man.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I will never forget when we went to Puerto Sur and Kawa. It was like he was
Take the
skiing
zipper, take the zip-
I'm Horizon.
and he fell. And your brother said like la mierda flota igual. Y pues flotaba. Se me olvidó esa vaina. Pobre Kawa.
Again, first.
So many
It's one here.
fucking memories.
This is annoying.
Wait, these guys look like they want to take the zip line, man. I don't know. They backed
I
up.
think there's 2 teams still.
Oh my god.
Dude, how many hits did you take?
Like,
going on?
4 per each per door, I think.
Care package.
Oh, but you were hitting
That's
each door at a
empty.
time.
Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah.
Zip.
Oh fuck, man. Let's
Oh, the camp around the back.
I fucked up my cue. Try to drop here. Try to drop here.
Mike is insane. Mike is insane.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
No. Oh shit! You gotta fight. Pathfinder's one shot. Nice, perfect.
I can win this. I can win this.
2 more bullets on her. She will have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Motherfucker. She has the reinforced
no,
sword.
she's
Okay.
picking up.
We scratched.
She can't get out either, right?
But
When
you
I
can
was
open
gonna
the door
open.
like right away.
Yeah. I from outside killed her. Yo, no!
Well, that's a
Why
third
didn't I
character.
think of this?
Kill us out.
Dude, my counter to those doors
Oh,
is my
Q.
ult.
Or your ult. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't think it would have ripped the door apart, dude, and I would have killed her.
good try.
Oh my god, I should have thought about that. Alright, I'll be right back for Apex. I'll play a couple games, or I'll play a little bit with Beto before he...
Should we jump into Fallout as well?
Up to you guys, up to you guys.
Yeah, we can.
All right.
3:45.
I'll stop the stream.